top-notch news reporting Goose. Alright guys, it's time to sling some birds in Angry Birds 2.
Angry Birds 2 is a direct sequel to arguably the most well-known mobile game ever, Angry Birds, and this time it's free to play. The storyline has a similar structure to the first game. The bad piggies are at it again and have stolen your eggs to feast on.
Oh, the humanity! Luckily, you are equipped with a crew of colourful birds to stop them. And once again, this is done by slingshotting your birds at the green piggy foes across a range of different levels.
That's right, Darren. I really like the art style they've gone with here. Levels now have a sense of scale to them, with multi-layered backgrounds and even some weather effects.
Yeah, and I thought all the animations were great as well. You can see the aggression in the birds' faces as you're lining up your shot. Conversely, you can see the fear in the piggies' eyes as they see what's coming. But let's talk about some of the new features in this sequel.
Oh, good idea, Hex. Perhaps the biggest change here is that the levels are now broken up into multiple stages, with 2 to 3 consecutive structures to destroy.
Yeah, I thought this was a really cool change compared to the single structure levels of the original game. And I enjoyed some of the little details this time around too, such as these flowers that shoot debris at piggies to help you complete a level.
Another change to the gameplay this time around is that you can decide the order in which the birds are used. Birds are now represented as cards, allowing you to tap the one you want to use in any order.
Yeah, I did enjoy the benefit of being able to choose the order of birds playing a level, although the levels still do have an element of randomness to them. While this sounds like a good idea to change the gameplay up, I found myself failing levels because I didn't have the correct bird ready to go.
I know what you mean, Hex. For example, if you don't have any bluebirds in your arsenal, then you won't have much of a chance against ice obstacles. And this can lead you to failing levels quite a bit.
Affirmative, Bajo. And failing levels is not something you want to do in Angry Birds 2.
That's right, Darren. This brings me to my biggest gripe with the game. You now have a maximum of 5 lives throughout the game. And if you fail a level, you lose a life. Now, say you fail 5 times in a row, it means you either have to wait half an hour before you can play again, or dish out some real-life cash.
Yeah, this really bothered me as well. I mean, most of the time I like to play mobile games when I'm traveling. If I have to wait 30 minutes just to have one more go, then it makes me not want to bother coming back to the game. I mean, I'd just rather play something else that isn't so restrictive.
Absolutely. It's crazy, Hex. Angry Birds used to be one of those games where you could have one more go and keep trying and trying until you finally get it right. Now they've eliminated that flow completely. That is, unless you want to pay real-life money.
While you can earn in-game currency through daily quests and challenges to use as payment instead, you earn it so slowly that it's just not practical to rely on it as a way of gaining those extra lives. A greedy in-app purchase model? That's a Darren don't.
You're telling me, Darren.
I know, I just said that, Bajo. But anyway, let's wrap this up, you two. What are you going to score it?
Well, I really liked the art style, and I think most of the new additions are good, so I think there's some fun to be had here. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 rubber chickens.
It is free to try, and the gameplay is still fun, but I just think that freemium model is too stingy. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 rubber chickens.
All right, well, it's time for us to go answer some questions at the Ask Spawn Point desk. I detect a rapidly overflowing inbox, Bajo.
Negative, Hex. There will be no normal Ask Spawn Point today. We have something far more important to deal with. So if you'll just follow me. Follow me.
I wonder what it is.